It's time for the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Trojans, Woodlawn Cardinals, Wayne City Indians, and Sesser-Valier Red Devils. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank with the Coach House Garages pregame show. The showcase starts now.
WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase makes a stop at the 60th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament in Wayne City to bring to you the Weber Township Trojans against Patoka Warriors. A very pleasant Thursday evening wherever you may be listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM or online at WMIXSports.com. I'm Denny Czerwinski, joined alongside Chris Hugo, as we welcome you into the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, price, possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. The streak continues for the showcase. We arrive here at Wayne City another year, another game. And, Chris, it's good to be back here on the stage at Wayne City with a lot of good friends we like to see all the time.
Well, it's great to be back, and, of course, always treated well when we come here. The hospitality room is always fantastic. The hospitality above that is nothing short of exceptional. So great to be back in the welcoming arms of the Wayne City staff, and just a nice place, a great tournament, and you get to see some good basketball here as well.
Both teams warming up on the floor, Weber Township and Patoka. We'll take our first break of the Coach House Garages pregame show when we come back. We'll talk a little bit more about this 60th annual tournament, get you caught up to date on the standings and scores of this one and the exciting triple overtime game in the first one. It involved one of these two teams. Which one? Stay tuned and find out. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is the showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Community First Bank of the Heartland, your title sponsor for high school sports on WMIX. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Denny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside. An oddity to this night as some snow outs on Saturday forced a couple teams not to come down. One of them was Patoka. They have already played tonight. They got here about 3:15 for a 4 o'clock start and ended up playing a triple overtime loss to Clay City. They turn around, they play here. So they've already been out here. They've sat out a game. It's much like summer tournament to them probably. But, Chris, they have to turn around and come back again and play on some dead legs after a triple overtime loss.
Well, probably the worst thing that could have happened to them here tonight was going to 1 overtime. They go to 3, but thankfully for them, they're wearing their home whites in that first game, able to switch to their away green, so that might prevent any sweat-related issues that might have happened from anybody that's had to wear, basically sweat-soaked clothes for an extended period of time. So you take a look at what's the disadvantage in front of them right now. But you say that, and, of course, they already have one game in. They did have a chance to rest a little bit as the middle game took a little bit longer than expected in regulation. So really you kind of take a look at what they have to do here tonight. They're 7-4 coming in. They were I believe 7-1 before coming into the tournament. Now 0-3 in the tournament. They take on a Weber team that is looking for the first win. A little bit of youth mixed in with some veteran experience. So all this has the makings, I think, to be a good matchup here tonight. Of course, you have maybe some dead legs on the Warriors, but you have an energized Weber team coming in ready to play, and that could make a key difference here tonight.
Well, as we set up here on the stage, a lot of celebrities here at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. That first game, there was a lot of twists and turns and shots made and not made and overtimes and almost one of the best designed side out of bounds inbounds plays to win that, to get it from the second overtime to the third overtime that we have seen all quite a while. A lot of people scratching their heads, but Patoka's a team to start out this season on a hot streak, got here to Wayne City and kind of fluffed the tires a little bit and struggling to get a win, even though they started out the season so very well at the Mulberry Grove tournament.
Well, they did, and of course they go 4 out of 5 in that one. They lost their first game, won their final 4, and then you take a look at the resume the rest of the way. They got a big EIC win, the Egyptian Illini Conference over Christ Our Rock, 57-49 early December. Get a nice game in with Odin, who's no longer a dual conference member. They are just Midland Trail now, no EIC membership for the Odin Eagles anymore. You have a couple of postponements, Sandoval, Mulberry Grove, but then you bounce back last Thursday night with a nice win over the South Central Cougars, 67-42. But then you come in here, and of course, weather prohibits you from getting in those first 2 games on that Saturday. Of course, Patoka was trying to play 2 games that day due to transportation costs and trying to, cut those expenses. But now they have to play 2 games here tonight. First game goes to triple overtime. Do they have anything left in the tank to try to get this one tonight? Because for all intents and purposes, this is a good matchup for the Patoka Warriors.
Or Patoka Warriors come into this. Of course, doubleheader tonight for them. Be a long night, even longer night for Clay City. They play the 4 o'clock game. And then they have the last one tonight against Edwards County at 8:30. The Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're looking for a garage, build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then the Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. On-site and looking out, the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Seeing both teams head to the locker room. While they do that, we'll take a break and come back. We'll talk a little bit more about Weber Township and the Trojans season up to this point in their 68th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Hi, this is Joy,
Jim,
Melody,
and Monica from People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. All of us at People's National Bank would like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We truly appreciate our customers and consider each and every one of you to be part of the People's National Bank family. So from our family to yours,
Happy Holidays!
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Rinley College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Rinley College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Rinley College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life, but now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpaul Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Danny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, prize, possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. The Weber Township Trojans in the locker room with Coach Brad Beatty getting their final instructions, Chris. Looking for a win somewhere, anywhere before 2013 turns to 14.
Well, they are, and of course, there's no better place than to do it here at Wayne City, kind of like your home away from home with a nice geographical rivalry the two schools have. But a chance against the Patoka Warriors tonight. We told you earlier about the triple overtime game they had to open up tonight's action. They lost to Clay City already. So this is a great opportunity. You have to wonder if they're going to have the energy level, the Warriors, of course, to contain the Trojans in this game. And, of course, a hungry team, a new head coach, Brad Beatty, making his showcase debut tonight. And, you know, we lost a game for them against the Woodlawn Cardinals back on December the 11th. That one, I believe, is now on Wednesday, January the 8th at Woodford Grade School. But, you know, they've had some tough times with Mount Major as well. Lost a game on the 5th against Odin, lost that game against Woodlawn, then lost a game against Thompsonville that is now on February 13th at Thompsonville. So they come into the Conrad Allen, of course, and, you know, an 0-6 record now after having a game, of course, go the way of Clay City on Monday night. They lost 62-53. You lose to Edwards County on Tuesday night, 49-34. Off last night, then come back tonight against Patoka. And who knew at the time that when this first revision was released, the second draft of the schedule, that Patoka would be unable to come on Saturday. Now you see the third draft of the schedule, and Patoka has to play 2 games today. So exactly what happened here earlier, the triple overtime game may have just been what the Trojans need to get off to a hot start, because if you can come out and get a few points early on a tired team, that may just be what it needs to get your offense kick-started. And, of course, Brad Beatty in his first year has Travis Helm and Michael Blakemore to help, and a nice freshman sensation in Jackson Helm, of course, plenty of experience returning as well, so it could be just the right thing to spark Weber Township.
And it could be, as Weber Township comes out of the Christopher Tournament pretty well into here, then takes a couple weeks off before getting back to it after the Christmas break. The starting lineup will be brought to you by the Batter's Box. Baseball and softball lessons start March 3rd. Lessons are $12 an hour for 6 to 14-year-olds. Equipment is provided. Full-length batting cage with pitching machine. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 for additional information. We'll take a break and give you those starting lineups in the opening tip here from the 60th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament in Wayne City. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
The Batter's Box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batter's Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batter's Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the Batter's Box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Hool, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com.
Make your last-minute shopping merry at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get 50% off all Christmas ornaments, dishes, candle jars, and the Jim Shore collection. Plus, get 20 to 40% off Christmas decor, all lanterns, tarp burners, flameless candles, linens, and more. And enjoy an extra 15% off all furniture holiday sale prices, or pay no money down and take 49 months to pay interest-free. All gifts are bag-free, all furniture delivered free. Newell Furniture in the General Store. Wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Lineup for tonight's game brought to you by the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. Perfect for your child's birthday party as well as Baby Shower's garage sales or holiday party. $50 for 2 hours and 17-foot high ceilings also available for inflatables. Give Scott Smith a call, 316-1437. I'll turn it over to Mr. Chris Hugo for the starting lineup for tonight's game.
Well, first we'll take a look at the visiting Patoka Warriors. Coming with a 7-4 mark, they are 1-0 in the Egyptian Illini Conference. They'll start 0-0, Johnny Cliff. Number 4, Sheldon Felchlia, number 13, Seth Allen, number 21, Jared Kane, and number 23, Tyler Back. And, of course, the Patoka roster would not be complete without a couple of backs on it. Of course, the Warriors are coached by Joey Addy. Taking a look at Brad Beatty's Weber Trojans, 0-6 on the year. They'll start number 4, Zane Austin, number 10, Ryan Johnson, number 20, Jackson Helm, number 24, Lane Mosier, and number 33, Corey Hammer. Against Brad Beatty's Weber Trojans, officials for tonight's contest are Corey Miller of Anna, Dana Pearson of Cobden, and John Downey. He's from a different WC, West City.
Starting lineup brought to you by the Batter's Box. We equipped with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage with pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use in Woodlawn, Illinois. Give Scott Smith a call at 316-1437 to reserve it today. We'll get you caught up to date on the first two games here tonight at Wayne City. As we mentioned, in triple overtime, Clay City defeated Patoka 71-69. And at the second game, it was ZR beating Grayville 72-31. As you look into the brackets and the times, right now as we stand, Crab Orchard leads the top bracket 3-0 in the top pool, and ZR is 3-0 in the bottom pool. Both teams with one game left to play. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Now, Weber looking for their first win. Patoka will be in their green jerseys, trimmed in yellow and white. They put the white ones in the bag and let them stink up for a while from the first game by the time they get back to Patoka. Weber being their white jerseys, trimmed in blue and gold. A lot of familiar names on the Weber side, including one freshman, Jackson Helm, who we're familiar with. Also, of course, another guy, Tyler Welch. We've seen him a lot. Lane Mosier, Zane Austin. So we've seen a lot of these guys for several years now.
Oh, very, very familiar. And, of course, you take a look at some of that experience. And, of course, a little bit of familiarity with the new head coach, Brad Beatty, of course, was an assistant to Chad Harper a year ago. So, you know what, not many changes to speak of probably in terms of philosophy. Brad Beatty, of course, has had some nice stops in the coaching ranks, of course, at Dodds, and then coaching them Alfred and freshman did a good job with them. And so no stranger to the coaching ranks, head coaching-wise. And, you know, you expect some nice adjustments to them over the course of the season. Corey Hammer's going to tip it off for the Trojans.
And Hammers will go against Back in this contest. Tip up and controlled by Weber Township. That'll be Zane Austin, and he'll bring it up against the man-to-man from the Patoka Warriors. Right now they're going to play 8-9+ quarters here tonight. So we'll see how that goes leg-wide. Jackson Helm on the dribble to the free throw line, running one-hander right there. No good. Rebound Patoka. That goes to Cliff. He'll bring it up into the front court. Very quick dribbler with a basketball. Throws left wing to Kane. Kane on the dribble down the lane. Jump stop. Foul Weber Township. And that's how this one will begin for Weber Township on the defensive end. We have to pay attention to the fouls because the scoreboard with the numbers on it is to our left and hidden as Ryan Johnson gets his first. Fox set Patoka in front of us. We sit on the stage. Left wing pass to Allen for a three on the way. Good. Seth Allen knocks down the three, and the Warriors jump out on top, 3-0. Austin will bring it into the front court, man-to-man, half court for Patoka. Austin calls out a play. Has to come right. Now back to left. The count's on. He's got to be careful. Gets it in the corner. That is to Moser. Moser to Jackson Helm, back top of the key on the pass to Johnson. Leaves it for Austin. Austin on the dribble, and his defense for Patoka early, very quick and energetic. Stolen away, though, is Allen for Patoka on the pass. Leaves it for Kane on the left wing. Kane made some big free throws down the stretch, and that triple overtime loss for Patoka. Top of the key clipped off the dribble handoff to the free throw line. Leaves it top of the key for Back. Back leaves it now. That's a travel on Seth Allen. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking, high-yield interest, member FDIC. I kind of expect, Chris, to see Patoka come out with a lot of energy early, and then maybe the sea legs catch him at the end if there's any at all.
Well, that's probably going to be the thing. You know, you're running on fumes right now as far as adrenaline's concerned. You're thinking, I got this, I can do this, but as the game wears on, they're going to wear thin.
And that pass out of bounds for Weber. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Call Luke Rowley with Rowley's Excavating and Concrete Finishing for your sidewalks or driveways. They specialize in commercial and residential concrete work for the busy business and homeowner. Call Luke at 237-0552. Patoka has the basketball. With it on the left wing is Back down the lane, kicks it in the right corner. Allen had it, thought about it, now fires and scores. Seth Allen has 2 threes. Brad Beatty wants a timeout with 6:10 to go in the first, and Weber down 6-0 early behind 2 threes from Seth Allen.
Well, Seth Allen's come out shooting hot right now, and, of course, a personal 6-0 run and open up the game. And the Warriors looking good here in the early going, but, again, is that going to continue over the latter portions of the game as that fatigue sets in? Because when you factor in 3 overtimes, that's 1.5 full quarters. So by the end of the night, if any of these kids had played most of that triple overtime game and then most of this one, you're looking at some kids probably with the better part of 9.5 quarters in the books. So they will probably wear it down, and just be interested to see how Weber comes out of the timeout. Just 0 of 1 for the field, but with 2 turnovers.
Well, Chris and I will pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. Wide Hours, another emergency room. When the emergency department at Crossroads Community Hospital promises they'll see you with a physician in within 30 minutes of your arrival. 6-0. Patoka on top of Weber here in the first quarter with 6 minutes to go. Austin will bring it into the front court to the left side on the dribble, looking in the left corner for Jackson Helm. Helm holds above his head. Freshman starting here for Weber Township. Top of the key, pass to Johnson. Inside kick, out of bounds. Ooh, I thought it was off Patoka. It's not. Brad Beatty's out of the box. Nothing's called. Interesting tonight in the game before this one, Matt Morgan from ZR was out of the box talking to Tony Richardson. There was some conjecture on the stage. Can the tournament director get a tee on the coach for talking to him out of the box? Asking about running clock and time between games and other such things. Patoka with it. Down the lane he comes. That's Allen. Allen kicks it out left corner. That's back for a shot, and it's good. Patoka showing no ill effects of losing in triple overtime up 8-0 here early on. And it could be they may be coming out with some a little bit higher energy here, knowing that the team is 0-6, and maybe kind of knowing, hey, we lost one earlier, one we should have won. We can come out and take care of business here in game number 2. Austin comes to the right, kicks it to the front row, turnover Weber. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Great way for you to find out and keep up on some data or content as we put some stuff on there. We'll put some stuff on there later as well for your viewing pleasure. Here with 5:15 to go in the first, Weber Township trails Patoka 8-0. Denny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. Dribble handoff, top of the key is back. Another dribble handoff. They play around the weave up top, right wing to Seth Allen. Thought about the shot, dribbles in, dribbles out, dribble handoff now to Kane. Kane with it, inside post, right block, Cliff, glass good. And Patoka looks like a machine compared to what they looked like a couple hours ago. Austin into the front court, and Weber down 10-0. Austin with it between the circles. Dribble handoff to Jackson Helm. He dribbles to the top of the key, pick and roll up with Hammer. Is up, no good. Up and in on the rebound. Hammer gets a stat stuffer special there. Rebound offensive and a basket. It's 10-2. Weber gets on the board. Right wing 3 on the way from Allen is front of the iron, no good. Went to where he was. Rebound goes to Weber Township's Lane Mosier. Gets it to Austin. He'll bring it into the front court. Right wing Jackson Helm. Helm back out top of the key to Austin. 3 fingers are being held up for Weber on this offensive possession. They're going to play Mosier pick and roll, top of the left elbow. And as Austin went to the rim that time on the handoff, he was fouled on the shot. And that is a foul on Johnny Cliff, his team's first on Patoka.
Of course, it helps the Patoka right now hot from the floor. They are 4 of 5 for 80% from the floor tonight. Perfect inside, 2 of 3 outside.
First free throw, no good. He'll get another. You can also go to WMIXsports.com. If you're listening to us online, you already know about it. It is the place for streaming. It's also the place for archives, highlights, and full videos of games, as well as a scoreboard update each and every night of the high school sports season. 1 for 2 from Austin, 10-3 with 4 to go. Patoka on top of Weber. And Patoka quickly down the lane. Left-hand runner by Cliff, no good. Gets his own rebound. Shot, no good. He'll go to the line and shoot 2, as that's the second foul on Weber Township here in the first quarter. Got to see who it is. I think that's on Lane Mosier, his first team second. What it looked like from the side angle here as we sit on the stage. We thank Tony Richardson, Russ Gerlach, and all the staff and administration and faculty here at Wayne City High School take care of us each and every time we come here. We want to make sure we get that out there where everybody can hear that. We have a good time coming here, and the hospitality food was excellent again tonight. Always. A little chili and chocolate chip cookies. Brownies. All that. Yeah, I didn't try those, though. Second free throw good. Boy, it was all good, though. I'm feeling good for the rest of the night. Patoka makes both free throws, 12-3, a 9-point lead for the Warriors with 3:50 to go in the first. Austin dribbles to the left side. Now to throw right side on the slash play to Welch. Welch around the screen at the right elbow. Kicks it left wing Austin. Left block, that's Hammer. Has to back to Austin, top of the key. Austin on the dribble, down the lane left-handed. Kicks in the corner. Inside pass tipped and stolen away by Kane of Patoka. Gets it up to Allen, and he goes over to the right side. Pass the back, and he scores.
Good find by Allen. Shot fake, no look to pass to the back door, and give a lot of credit to Back for helping finish that play off of the right block. Well done by Patoka.
And right now, Patoka's up 11. Here comes Welch down the lane. Lost it, stolen away by Jared Kane. Kane will bring it into the front court on the dribble. Gets down the lane, kicks it left corner. Ben Bray's jumper back, no good. Tips around out of bounds. Nailed one cheerleader. She's okay, though, from Weber. She'll be fine.
Taking a beating tonight here on the baseline in front of us. ZR had a couple get taken out.
ZR had a player get one right and almost in between the eyes. She moved, had a pass from top to key that went straight to her. Nobody touched it. Got to pay attention to the front row cheerleading, ladies and gents. Austin with it on the left wing. And Helm in the corner. Helm gets a ball screen, pick and roll, nothing there. Goes right wing to Mosier. Inside pass. That's to Hammer. Hammer has it tied up. Foul. Foul on Patoka. That's their second team foul. That's going to be on number 13, Seth Allen, his first. With 2:42 to go, the host of Tribe of Warriors come in, 3 for 3. Checking in for Weber's Jordan Wheeler. After this week, Weber doesn't play till the new year. It's a long time.
A couple of schools that can make that claim after this tournament.
Yeah. Patoka on the field, though. That is Allen with it. Gets it up into the front court. Short brim layup by Kane is no good. And we got a foul on Weber coming up here. That's on 44. Jordan Wheeler, his first team's third, with 2:35 to go in the first. Patoka leads Weber 14-3 here at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. You could hear Lowry pump that ball. A lot of coaches don't like him, players doing that. Allen goes top of the key now to back, holds above his head. Left wing to Kane against this man-to-man from the Trojans. Kane on the dribble between the legs, crosses over, spins, and a foul. And Mr. Welch is going to get called for a foul. That's his first, team's fourth on the small chain.
Well, a little bit of a hand check there, and, of course, that is a point of emphasis in 13-14. So, had to make the call, and it turns into a side out of bounds in front of the fans.
They are not playing the restraining line tonight. If they were, the defensive on the inbounder would not be able to get so close. 3 from Allen on the way, rattles in and out, tipped around, and it's rebounded by Wheeler for Weber. He comes the other way, freight training down the floor and gets fouled on the reach-in. That is Dylan Back's first, his second on Patoka, and Jordan Wheeler go to the line to shoot 2. Saturday morning, every Saturday morning on AM 940, as well as WMIXsports.com. From 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m., we have the Saturday Sports Show. Guest talk. We have that famous WMIX Sports social media question of the week as Wheeler hits the first. This week's show is going to be holiday tournament driven. We're getting up to double digits of holiday tournaments we're going to discuss with all our people we've lined up. We're still in the act of lining up some, but we will cover a lot of tournaments on Saturday morning and whatever else.
We have a pretty exciting social media question coming up on Saturday, too.
Yeah, we had a social media idea. We appreciate that. Second free throw up and in. It'll be interesting to see what the answers are, because everybody will be biased one way or another. 2 free throws for Wheeler goes down for Weber. It's 14-5. Weber down by 9, and Kane comes down the lane. He gets bumped off the puck. That'll be a foul on Weber. Uh-oh, Corey, you blocked me. I saw something 4. That has to be Wheeler, his second, team's fifth. I saw something 4. And I know it can't be Austin because he only has one number. Everything else was that, so it has to be that. Deduction. Patoka, top of the key. To Kane. Over in the corner, a 3-ball on the way. Back is good. Boy, Patoka, considering they played a lot of minutes early on, knocking down shots early, 17-5 Warrior. Welch in the lane. Shot no good. Tipped around and it's covered by Cliff for Patoka. He'll throw it deep into the left wing to Lowry. Lowry back to Cliff, top of the key, right wing to Allen. Thought about it, leaves it for Back. At the right elbow, picks up his dribble. Left wing pass to Lowry. Inside travel. Good call by Mr. Pearson. And with 1:33 to go, Weber down 12, looking for some momentum somewhere.
Just a second turnover for Patoka, and as tired as you would think they would be coming out of the triple overtime affair, look pretty good right now. Very few flaws.
Looking pretty energetic, but it'll be that third and fourth quarter if the game tightens up. That'll be a problem. Top of the key is gone Gagne, and he traveled with the basketball. 1:22 to go in the first. Weber, this is, I think, their last game of the tournament tonight against Patoka. One more tonight, 3 tomorrow, and then the trophy games on Saturday, 5, 6:30, and 8. On the right wing with it is Kane at the waist. Holds and looks, goes top of the key to Houston. On the left wing, and we've got an illegal screen away from the basketball on Patoka. That's going to be on number 33, Trey Lowry, his first team's fourth, with 1:10 to go in the first. In a foul-filled first quarter, there are 9 fouls total called already. If you got late dinner plans in somewhere else, you might have to delay them a little bit. Austin brings it to the front court, right wing pass to Helms, and they go in the left corner to Welch. Off a foot, resets shot clock on the stick on the boot save. Skate save, as they would say in the NHL. Now Weber will have to trigger. And that'll be thrown in by Gagne underneath his own basket. Looks, tip, gets to the corner to Wheeler. His three on the way is short, front of the iron, rebounded by Cliff for Patoka. Throws it up to back. Down the lane he comes, kicks it out left wing to Lowry. Now they'll swing it back around in the right corner to Kane. Kane back out top of the key to back. Kane and back will play back and forth. Kane comes on the dribble, crosses over, gets down the lane, hand check. And that's hands. That is on Jackson Helm. That'll be his first team 6. So Patoka shoots free throws the rest of the way in the first half.
Not a bad position for the Warriors to be in. They did them a favor there, putting them at the line for the rest of this first half.
Cliff will trigger underneath his own basket as we sit in front of the stage. Goes left wing. That's to Lowry. Top of the key. Straight on three ball. No good from back. Tipped out of bounds off of Patoka. It'll be Weber Township ball with 30.0 seconds left in the first quarter. 17-5 Patoka on top. Brad Beatty, a former official, coached at Dodge, took that group to the state tournament about 5 years ago at Ren Lake. And then, of course, a longtime official, now coach. Austin with it, left wing to Welch with 15 seconds. Welch goes baseline, down the lane, and that's a travel. He was trying to jump around, dribble around, and it wasn't working very well, and ended up traveling with the basketball with 11.9 seconds left. Patoka has a 17-5 lead, but they're looking for more. Kane with the top of the key to back, down the lane, up and layup for Clift is good. It is now 19-5, and that's how this first quarter will end. Patoka 19, Weber Township 5. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Mount Vernon is home to many wonderful people and things, and that includes quality cardiac care from Dr. Ruzaik Ibrahim. A skilled cardiologist, Dr. Ibrahim's training and scientific accomplishments have earned his designation as a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology. His services range from preventative care to the treatment of advanced heart conditions. For an appointment with Dr. Ibrahim at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 241-9071 or visit in person at 4113 South Water Tower, Mount Vernon.
I love this time of year. It's a time that we reflect on the blessings of the year and the friends and relationships we've developed. It's a time that we're able to give thanks to those in our lives who we serve and who trust us to serve them. It's a time where we spend important time with our family and friends, enjoying the feel of the season. During this time, there are more smiles and more thank yous and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. For unto us is born this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
1 quarter in the book here at Wayne City. It's Patoka 19, Weber Township 5 here on the Showcase. Denny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside as we begin quarter number 2. And we'll pass along some interesting information about a game tomorrow night we're doing on WMIX. Warriors with a basketball, back with it, inside pass. Houston up, and they had a problem there. It didn't go in. Rebound goes to Hammer. He throws it away, though, for Weber. Back to Cliff. Baseline shot up. Glass, no good. Rebound tipped out by Weber. It'll be Patoka basketball. Always bank on your hometown team, Community First Bank. Home of the one account featuring free check and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler tonight. Inbound pass from Patoka, stolen away, and Jackson Helm for the Trojans comes into the front court to Welch. 10-footer left wing, no good. Kicked around, out of bounds off of hammer, and it'll be Patoka ball. So tomorrow night, Marion and Mount Vernon, the bleachers don't get pushed in. There's no coach's box, and the edict from on high, no coach's box, you got to sit. Coaches have to.
The way it is.
Interesting. We'll talk about that more later. Clipped with it on the left wing in the corner to Lowry. Lowry throws it to the box to Houston. They swing it all the way around the right corner. That's the back. Back with it to Kane. Comes down the lane and kicks it to back for a right wing three on the way. Rattles off the mark. Jackson Helm on the rebound for Weber. He'll bring it into the front court. Helm gets it up to Welch. Moser has it now. Back to the Helm. He'll launch a three on the way. No good off the mark. Rebound Austin. Austin to Welch, and jump hook right side from Lane Moser is good. He has two, and it's 19-7. Now as Weber crawls back to within two.
Second chance points that time for the Trojans. Just their second field goal of the game.
Patoka with it. Left corner is Lowry, and they're going to swing it around to Kane. Now over to back. Back with it in the corner to Cliff. Now swinging around. Weber playing more of a zone right now. Little 2-3 action. Baseline Cliff comes on the drive and scores. Pretty move by Johnny Cliff, and he scores it 21-7. Patoka up by 14. Up into the front court, Jackson Hayes throws right side. Down the lane, Helm gets it back. Stolen away, tip. Here comes Patoka, and we got a tackle. Jackson Helm's going to pick up his second. Patoka will shoot free throws down on this end with 6:11 to go in the first half. Stay tuned for the Rend Lake College halftime show, scoring and stats. Some scores around Southern Illinois. Rend Lake College can save you thousands on your education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. And, Chris, right now, Weber can't get anything to drop, score, or whatever. And, unfortunately for them, that's not getting them back in the ballgame.
Well, it isn't. And, of course, unable to convert off of the few turnovers that Patoka has had. But Patoka, I should say, off of the 10 Weber turnovers, has been able to convert. And right now, at the line on the one and bonus, you're doing a tired team a favor. As Houston makes the first one in to get the bonus, you're doing a team like this that's already exhausted a favor by giving them so many chances at the line early if you continue to foul. You got to keep that in check the rest of the way. Otherwise, you're allowing them time to rest as they go to the line and get points.
Second free throw of two is no good. The first one was good. Coming the other way is Weber Township in a 22-7 game. Three on the way from Johnson. No good, and there's going to be another foul. Will come the other way. That foul is on number 25, Chris Bush. And Patoka come the other way and shoots a 1-and-1. Twitter, we're on there at WMIX Sports. We've already had several followers tonight on Twitter. Join us again, new people have followed us, and we appreciate that. Well, we're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We post new content constantly all the time. First free throw up and in by Mr. Kane. He'll get another. It is 23-7. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here to Wayne City. His second free throw also good by Kane. He has two. 24-7. It's a 17-point cushion for Patoka with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Across the timeline. That should have been a foul. Austin goes right wing to Johnson. Johnson dribbles down the lane, throws up a 15-footer, and trickles over the iron and drops into the cup, and it's 24-9. Weber down 15. Cliff down the lane, kicks in the corner to Politchev. Actually, let's get that name right. What do we go with?
I go with Felchlea.
Felchlea, that's what we're going with. Somebody tells us different, we'll change. Felchlea with the basket, 26-9. Austin down the lane. Had a layup, kicked it out. Had a wide open layup and kicked it deeper. Austin left elbow, one dribble. Got away with a double dribble. Austin from Welch. Now back to Austin down the lane. Glass, no good. Then shot. Rebound at the free throw line. It's around and ping-ponging, and there's Bush. Bush has it stolen away. Here comes Cliff for Patoka down the lane. Charges, runs into two players. Kicks it around. They'll play around the horn. Here comes the three, top of the key. Felchlea scores again. He's got 5. He says, I'm going to make you say my name. Timeout, Weber, down 29-9. We're near the top of the hour. We need to pause for station identification on the showcase.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Basketball Showcase on WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, Marion, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
Danny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside on this timeout, and we'll touch on something that was talked to us by the officials during the break, is that the IHSA has ruled that if you do not have enough room for a coach to walk around or have a restraining line, and you don't push a bleacher back, those coaches have to sit down for tomorrow night at Mount Vernon unless something changes, and we don't know about that yet. But the rule is no line, no outside, no coach's box.
Yeah, that'll be very interesting to see how that goes over. Of course, you have two very well-known pacers that'll be possibly unable to roam the sidelines tomorrow. Shane Hawkins, of course, and Marion Scott Gambler of Mount Vernon, and be interested to see how that plays out. I'm sure that maybe they have something, of course, in mind to help give that coach's box, make it available tomorrow. But otherwise, you're right. As of now, there's nothing that we know of, and both coaches would have to remain seated the entire game, and I don't see that going well.
No. I can see one thing going well, make your own good play. When you open a Community First high-yield checking account that earns cash back, just ask for one. Member FDIC. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Weber trails Patoka 29-9, but the Trojans have the basketball. Austin goes right wing to Helm, one dribble, now top of the key to Bush, left wing to Austin. Austin goes top of the key, that's to Johnson, one dribble, right wing to Bush. Bush a couple of dribbles. And the left winger playing catch around the perimeter right now. That's a travel, got away with it. Johnson down the lane, shot good. Glad they didn't call it. Johnson has 4, and it's now 29-11. Patoka will bring it into the front court. Kane with it down the lane. Travels the basketball. That was picked up. Good job. And Patoka will turn it over for the first time here in the half. 2 scores from the night. Patoka lost to Clay City in triple overtime, 71-69, and ZRB Grayville, 72-31. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give them a call, 242-3770, to get to a better state. Austin has it. Now leaves it for Bush. Left wing, right wing, Austin deep. Now has to go around a ball screen. Goes in the corner to Bush. Bush one dribble top of the key to Helm. Jackson down the lane on the runner. Lost it, stolen away by Kane. Kane kicks it up to the front court. There's a layup up and in by Mr. Seth Allen. He's got 8 in the first half for the Warriors. It's 31-11. Weber by 20, and the idea of keeping it close and wearing Patoka down not working at this point. Austin goes into the front court. Leaves it for Jackson Helm on the dribble handoff. Top of the key, right side Bush to the front row, and that won't work with 3:34 to go. Patoka leads 31-11. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff. Understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. They are the title sponsor of high school sports on WMIX. Left wing for Patoka is Seth Allen. Had it tipped away, stolen away by Bush, recovered by Mosier. Now the ball pings around at center court, and that will go to Weber on the jump ball. Trojans get an extra possession. That might help out a little bit. 3:19 to go. Weber needs to cut this 20-point deficit down to about 15, 14, 13 before it gets to half. A lot of time to do that.
Well, down 20 right now, 3:19 left, and just got the jump ball and have to do something here. I mean, you hate to put the situation and paint it as a dire need right here, but in all reality, Weber needs the baskets in a quick pace.
On the front court, Weber has it. Helm on the left wing. Helm's looking for a ball screen, gets it, pick and roll, not there, dribbled off the foot, goes in the backcourt. Austin has it, was off Patoka. Austin for Weber, bring it into the front court. Now it's to corral it. That ball's got some extra hopping beams in it. Right side goes to Johnson. In the corner, 3 from Gagne. Up, rattles over the iron, tipped around, no good. Ball to the floor. Bodies everywhere, still fighting, still battling. Pass across out of bounds. And Gagne, I should say, Johnson tried to pass it across the lane to Wheeler, but it hits the baseline out of bounds with 2:46 to go.
Almost got it. Obviously, we can't see from here how close it was, but almost developed into a great play for the Trojans. But right now, of course, for Patoka, another opportunity to extend the 20-point lead. Oh, my.
We got a score. We'll tell you. Tag on to that Scott Owens State Farm scoreboard update here in just a second. Patoka with the basketball. Felsley with it. Leaves it off on the dribble. Hand off to Houston. Now leaves it for Lowry. Top of the key to Cliff. He holds up the Hawaiian hang loose sign, or the Chipper Jones I just hit a home run look. Lowry with it the right elbow. Left wing to Felsley. Looking to get around Helm. Can't do it. Leaves the top of the key for Lowry. Lowry takes one dribble. Throws it to the right side to Cliff. 2:15 to go in the first half. Patoka up 31-11 over Weber Township here at the 60th annual CAT. On the left side, Felsley leaves it to left elbow for Houston. Over on the right side, Cliff. Inside posted up is Lowry, but he can't do anything with it. Back to Cliff, left corner. Felsley with it as Patoka taking her time. This would be the time to me as they start getting a little winded towards the end of the half as they're taking a little bit more time with the basketball here. Not a sharp cutting to the top of the basket. Clipped with it down the lane. Posted up is Houston. Shot glass good. Mr. Houston splashes one down. It's 3 points for him. It's 33-11 with 90 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, I think it's key the way the Patoka's moving the basketball around the perimeter right now. Try to get as many breaths as you can now so that when you go in the locker room, you're able to rest a little bit. As Weber turns it over again, this will be the 14th time.
Halftime and a girls' score. Edwardsville leads Granite City 31-zip. That would be 31-0. Ouch. Mount Vernon Wrestling beat Heron tonight, 46-34. Back-to-back wins this week. Yeah, over the Route 13 corridor. That's nice to have there. 46-34. Mount Vernon beat Heron. So that's nice to have for the Rams as they win 46-34 over Heron. Three-pointer on the way from Patoka is no good. And that heads the other way is Weber Township. Jackson Helm on the left wing. Kicks it in a corner to Welch. Welch, a 15-footer left wing, no good. Rebound goes to Back. Back gets it out to Kane. He comes down, kicks it on the left block to Lowry. So triple team, left wing, top of the key. Three on the way from Collier is no good. Underneath, working hard, Houston had it stolen away by Jackson Helm. Jackson Helm will bring it into the front court. Some of the Warriors show a little windy. Just Jackson Helm, coast to coast, front rims the layup. Rebound goes to Houston. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Right wing to Kane. Kane underneath to a cutting Collier. Shot good. Patoka able to save some legs and get a basket there with 30 seconds to go in the first half, 35-11. Weber down by 24. Helm with it on the left wing. Helm will come around the screen. Illegal screen, Jordan Wheeler, his third. Eighth on Weber. And Patoka will get the final shot of the first half on the turnover. Have to pay attention here. 18 seconds to go. Weber down 24. Red Lake College halftime show coming up with scoring and stats. Lots of scores from around Southern Illinois as well. Weber defending and did not defend the 1-4 set real well as Lowry got a backdoor layup and it's 37-11. With 6 seconds to go. Jackson Helm across the timeline on the left wing. Leaves it for Welch. Now to Wheeler. Shot from three is no good. Into the first half. Weber Township trails Patoka 37-11. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Make your last-minute shopping merry at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get 50% off all Christmas ornaments, dishes, candle jars, and the Jim Shore collection. Plus, get 20 to 40% off Christmas decor, all lanterns, heart burners, flameless candles, linens, and more. And enjoy an extra 15% off all furniture holiday sale prices, or pay no money down and take 49 months to pay interest-free. All gifts are bag-free, all furniture delivered free. Newell Furniture in the General Store. Wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Farming is critical to the continued growth of Southern Illinois, and I couldn't be more thankful for the service of the agriculture industry. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We want to salute Farm Bureau members with a special incentive on remaining new 2013 Ford F-150s. If you are a Farm Bureau member, trade in a 1995 or newer Ford Ranger, you can purchase a new 2013 Ford F-150 two-wheel drive for only $18,000 plus tax, title, and destination. All you have to do is finance through Ford Motor Credit. Wow, we can't thank farmers enough for their dedication, but we can offer everyone in the Farm Bureau a great, honest deal on America's #1 truck. Come see one of our sales associates to get the best deal on the heavyweight truck champion at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or shop us online at fordsquare.com and find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today. Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Ren Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Halftime, Patoka leads Weber Township 37-11 on the Ren Lake College Halftime Show. Ren Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. We'll take a break, come back with the scoring and stats of this first half. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Community First Bank, the title sponsor of high school sports at WMIX. Always banking your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One account, featuring free checking, high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Danny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside on the Red Lake College Halftime Show. Time for the scoring and stats for this first half. Yeah, first we'll take a look at the team shooting. The Weber Trojans were 4 of 15 inside for 26.7%. Launched 5 3 tries, made 1 for 20%. 5 of 20 from the floor for 25%. Now you look at the free throw shooting. The Trojans were 3 of 4 for 75%. While Patoka was 10 of 16 inside for 62.5%, 4 of 9 outside. As you could tell that the legs were starting to get a little tired as they were just 1 of 5 after starting, of course, 3 of 4. But they were 4 of 9 for 44.4% to throw a lot of numbers at you. 14 to 25 were the Warriors from the floor in the first half for 56%. They were 5 of 6 from the free throw line for 83.3%. Rebounding-wise, the Warriors had 13 rebounds, 8 of them on the defensive glass. So did Weber, 8 on the defensive glass, so they had 4 offensive rebounds for 12. Turnover disadvantage and probably the difference in the game goes to Weber, 14 to 6. Individual scores, Weber has 2 points apiece. Actually, can't forget about the 4 points in the second quarter for Ryan Johnson to lead the team. 2 apiece from Lane Mosier, Corey Hammer, and Jordan Wheeler, and a free throw from St. Austin gives the Trojans their 11 points. Now for the Warriors, they have 2 guys with the game high, 8 points apiece for Johnny Clift and Seth Allen. 5 from Sheldon Felchlia. Looks like 4 now from Tyler Back. 3 apiece from Dylan Back, John Houston, and then 2 apiece from Dylan Collier, Jarrett Kane, and Trey Lowry. To give us our halftime score of the Patoka Warriors, 37, the Weber Trojans, 11. Scores from here tonight in triple overtime was Patoka losing to Clay City, 71-69. ZR beat Grayville, 72-31. Girls play Effingham over Paris at the half, 42-10. Alton over Collinsville, 26-21 at the half. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give them a call, 242-3770, to get to a better state with friendly advice, the right level of protection, and all the discounts you deserve. You've been listening to the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree certificate programs for thousands less. See which one is right for you with full descriptions, rlc.edu. Apply online while you're there. We'll take a break, come back with the second half. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Rend Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Are the features with your free checking account disappearing? Hi, this is Melody True, Relationship Specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. A free checking account with People's National Bank includes unlimited check writing, no minimum balance requirements, online banking, bill pay, a Visa check card, and it only takes $100 to open. Stop by People's National Bank and get the free checking account you deserve. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Community First Bank is the title sponsor for high school sports here on WMIX. Meanwhile, the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven here to Wayne City tonight by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, 37-11. Patoka leads Weber Township at the start of the third quarter. Danny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. And Chris, this is one of those. Weber needs to get on a hot streak, and maybe those legs will go away from Patoka. If not, it looks like the Warriors will have a chance to get a win here tonight.
Well, and the Warriors looking to kind of right the ship here at the Conrad Allen 0-3 coming into tonight. Weber just looking for their first win. But, yeah, I mean, you're going to have, I know you got a bit of a rest, about 10 minutes, of course, in the locker room. But you come out of your Patoka, your legs are a little bit stronger than what they were going into the locker room. But right now, I mean, you're going to be exhausted coming over the rest of the game. You have a nice 26-point lead. Curious to see, I mean, they haven't thus far in the tournament. Curious to see under the circumstances, trying to get the tournament back on track and then trying to get Patoka maybe some rest if they don't go running clock if it goes up 30.
And Patoka has the basketball up by 26. Cliff has it near the top of the key. Now, it'll be interesting to see how aggressive Patoka is to start this half, and there's a reach-in foul on Bush, and that'll be a second first on Weber Township. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing can provide land clearing, grading, and other excavating services, such as creating that dream pond behind your home. Give Luke a call, 237-0552, for prices and a list of services. Patoka with a basketball at the free throw line is back. Dribbles once left, gives it to Seth Allen. Three on the way, rattles out. Rebound on the floor, goes to Lane Mosier. Here comes Austin into the front court on the left wing as the Trojans come toward us. Jackson Helm goes left side, right side Gagne, back to Austin on the left. Austin at the waist on the dribble. Inside looks, now kicks to Helm on the left wing. Helm gets the ball screen, doesn't elect to use it, goes baseline, layup up, and no good, missed the backboard, didn't make that. Double dribble there by Felchlia, got away with it. Jackson Helm on the floor, can't get to it. Good hustle by the freshman. Patoka the other way, clipped with it on the right wing. 7 minutes to go in the first half. We see one official on the next game hanging out down there in the corner. Clipped with it on the right wing and throws it away. It'll go back to Weber Township. Chris and I will pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms when their emergency department sorry, pledges you'll be seen by position within 30 minutes of your arrival. With the basketball is Austin. To Bush, right wing three on the way from Helm. It's no good off the mark. Rebound goes to Allen. I'll share the text with you. It's kind of like I thought what would happen. The Patoka goes the other way and scores on the full court pass. That is Mr. Jared Kane with it. He has 4. And it's 39-11. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, the opinions of many said to us via the text. With it in the left corner, Helm. Underneath pass goes to Mosier. Up, no good. Tipped around, battled around. Gagne had it, lost it. Kane with the steal for Patoka. Comes up the right side on the dribble, down the lane, kicks it on the right wing to Allen, then he'll dribble out top of the key. With 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Off the elbow is Jared Kane. Now spins to the lane, has to pick it up and get out of the lane. Top of the key, leaves it for Allen. Allen holds at the waist, does some pointing. Setting up the offense. They're going to run a little triangle, and that is Allen down to the left side, leaves it out top of the key for Cliff. Patoka being a little bit more patient here offensively in this second half. Kane backs down Barkley style, shot from the post, no good. Rebound goes to Mosier. Thinking I'm seeing a little bit tired legs here in the second half from Patoka. Here comes a shot from Gagne short. Weber can't buy one right now, unfortunately. Here comes Weber. Back to defense. Patoka into the front court. He'll go right to the elbow. That's the right elbow to Allen. Looking for help. We saw this play ran by Rick Metcalf a lot the other night. And the Lady Devils win against Trico. Top of the key, Allen with it. Allen has it between the circles. Right elbow to back. Back will shovel handoff to Allen. Down the lane he comes. Layup good in the foul. Seth Allen goes into double digits with 10. And it's 41-11. And that foul is on Logan Gagne. That'll be his first, team second. We were informed during the break that if this is a 30-point game at the end of 3, it will go to a running clock. Don't forget about Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can like us there. We already have people liking us that are new tonight. We appreciate that. Also, go to WMIXSports.com for all your scores, archives, highlights, and videos of complete games, and we have a scoreboard update every night as Allen makes them both. It's 42-11. Austin will bring it into the front court for the Trojans, down 31. Austin comes down the lane on the dribble, leaves it off in the right block for Hammer, has it stolen away by Cliff for Patoka, and the Warriors run the other way. Up in the right corner with it is Hammer. Inside pass on the right block, spin, turn, shot, no good. Rebound Cliff up and in. And it's double digits for him, and the timeout, Weber Township, and the Trojans can't get anything going, down 33.
Well, just can't seem to find a rhythm. Of course, haven't scored yet as we near the midway point of this third quarter. No points so far for the Trojans in the second half. Meanwhile, Patoka, who you think would be absolutely tired by now, is managing to pull away, of course, as they already have 7 points, outscoring Weber 7-0 in the second half.
You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We've got lots of new content information going on there as well. Also, the Saturday Sports Show on AM 940 from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. this Saturday. Guest talk, the WMIX Sports Social Media Question of the Week. We have an array of guests already lined up and lining up more probably to talk holiday tournaments, the Bevia tournaments that will start next week or actually continue when this one goes. And we will talk all about that and get some thoughts and people's opinions about these tournaments coming up all next week and the day after on the next week. Here, 4.5 minutes to go in the third, 44-11. Weber down by 33, but they have the basketball. Austin with it on the right wing, the Welch. Kicked in the corner, Jackson Helm. He'll launch a three. It's no good. Tipped around, recovered by Hammer. Hammer lost it, and it's stolen away. Here comes Patoka, especially with the basketball. We see 2 officials now. We haven't seen the third. Oh, there he is. I saw him hiding in the corner up there. With it for Patoka is Allen down the lane. That's a travel. Got the ball too high up above his knee and got caught for the travel. If you're tired of big corporate banking, of a choice in Jefferson County Community First Banks at Home in Dixon and Mount Vernon Woodlawn, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Here comes into the game is Dylan Collier. He played in the first half. Seth Allen will check out. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here tonight. Tomorrow night, Rams and Wildcats on FM. Watch it at WMIXSports.com as the 2013 Rams baseball team is honored. And on the AM, it's Woodlawn at Waltonville. Rebound, shot, won't go. By Wheeler, throws it up behind his head, no good. And Wheeler will shoot 2. First signs of offense for Weber here on that foul. Well, who was that on? I'm assuming John Houston, as fast as he put it.
Mechanics were a little quick for me. Nothing wrong with mechanics. I just didn't look up in time.
Well, we're used to him doing another mechanic at another time of year. As Wheeler makes the first for Weber, he's got 3. Chris and I will pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. While we wait out is another emergency room. When Crossroads Community Hospital Emergency Department promises you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. 2 free throws made by Jordan Wheeler. It's 44-13. Weber down 31 with 3:45 to go. Cliff to the left elbow to Houston. They're going to roll on the dribble handoff. Cliff now, as you see Patoka trying to stretch the clock out, make it run, be their friend. With it on the right side, right wing is Collier. Collier to the free throw line, looks, throws it out now, and Patoka being very patient on offense, but their clock is their friend. Top of the key with it is Felslia. And we have a foul. And that is on number 15, Collier, away from the ball, and that's his first, team's second. Scoreboard update. Sandoval girls beat Wayne City tonight, 49-39. Here in boys play, Clay City over Patoka in triple overtime, 71-69. And ZR beat Grayville 72-31. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give him a call at 242-3770 to get to a better state. Austin down the lane is fouled. Oh, he traveled. Never mind. That is a travel, and that will go to Patoka. And Patoka will make some subs, as will Weber Township. And with 2:57 to go in the third, 44-13, Weber trails here in their final game of this holiday tournament at Wayne City, the 60th annual. Hard to believe, 60 years of this tournament. Prestigious small school tournament in Illinois. Between the circles is Kane, and we got a foul. Probably a hand check. That's what it is. Nope, legal screen. Tricked me. Dylan back gets his second foul. And with 2:43 to go in the third, Weber has the ball down by 31. In the right corner, now top of the key, Wheeler. Kicks it over to the right corner to Johnson. Johnson leaves it for Austin. Now they throw it to the cheerleaders below us on a bad pass. It'll go back to Patoka.
5 turnovers unofficially in the third quarter for the Trojans have turned into quite a few.
Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Patoka with a basketball, and Kane comes down the lane. Shot over Austin, no good. And it rebounds to the floor, trickles around, bodies and basketball everywhere, recovered by Kane. Kane throws top of the key. That's Belcher for a 3 on the way, rattles in. It's a 2, had a little toe on the line, his first points of the game. 46-13, Patoka down, or up by 33. There's a shot in the lane by Hammer, it's no good. Patoka on the break the other way, that's Kane. Received the pass from Lowry, had to chase it down in the corner. Right wing pass to back, top of the key, Lowry. Left wing to Belcher. Back out front to back. And he'll say, slow her down, gentlemen. We have a 33-point lead, and we need to get going. They're going to play 1-4 high at the right elbow, and that left Kane open for a shot. It's good. Kane will make another. He has 6, Mr. Jared Kane. 48-13. It's a 35-point lead with 1:30 to go in the third quarter. On the right side, here comes Johnson. Leaves it for Hammer. Here's a 3 on the way from Wheeler. As Hammer passes to Wheeler, it's no good. And Patoka has it going the other way. Into the front court, Jared Kane. He'll leave it at the elbow for back. Patoka's running the same offense every time down the floor. Left wing Belcher has it down the lane, comes back, glass, good. Tyler Back scores. He has 6. It's 50-13 under a minute to go in the third. Weber has the basketball. Top of the key is Austin. Picks on the dribble to Jackson Helm. Top of the key. Kicks it out in the left corner to Welch. He'll come baseline. Welch falls down, and we got a check foul on Patoka. That'll be their 4th. And that is on number 32, Dylan Back, his 3rd. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like there.
Looks like we're going to have a running clock in the fourth quarter.
That's what we're informed of on a dead ball on Coaching Box News. Welch will trigger right in front of us. Looking into the corner, Jackson Helm. His shot up, short, rebound tipped, and breaking the law to verticality would be Lane Mosier, his second, team's third.
We were talking about the prestige of this tournament, of course, a moment ago, and you look at the level of officiating that they have here in this tournament. The number, I believe, 7 state finals officials here in this tournament tonight alone tells you the respect that many have for it.
Patoka with it, Kane down the middle. State tournament quality officials. Oh, Jackson Helm all over Kane, back pick, gets the steal, ball on the floor, bodies on the floor, jump ball, Weber ball on the turnover. WMIXsports.com, your place for audio streaming of games as well as archives, both audio and video, highlights, and, of course, video games in the archive as well, full length, as well as a scoreboard updated every night during the high school sports season. 16 seconds to go. Jackson Helm on the spin. Now will come to the left side. On down the lane, there's a shot and a foul behind. Ryan Johnson's fouled. And that's going to be on somebody from Patoka. And that'll be number 21, Jared Kane, his first, team's fifth. And we'll have 2 shots for number 10, Brian Johnson. Johnson's first free throw is good. He'll get another. Don't worry, I'm multitasking.
No field goals in the second half for Weber thus far. All the points have been on free throws.
Second free throw also good by Johnson. He has 6. No field goals, like you said, but 2 more points. 50-15 in the right corner. That's a fact. Patoka won't get a shot. We'll end the third quarter. It's Patoka 50, Weber Township 15. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Make your last-minute shopping merry at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get 50% off all Christmas ornaments, dishes, candle jars, and the Jim Shore collection. Plus, get 20 to 40% off Christmas decor, all lanterns, tarp burners, flameless candles, linens, and more. And enjoy an extra 15% off all furniture holiday sale prices, or pay no money down and take 49 months to pay, interest-free. All gifts are bag-free, all furniture delivered free. Newell Furniture in the General Store. Wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School. 3 quarters in the book. Patoka leads Weber Township 50-15. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. Here for the final quarter. Here from Wayne City. The Warriors have the basketball, and they're dribbling around the top, and they're really trying to run some time here, and that's to travel the basketball, and that won't help matters at all. Inside of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County, Community First Banks at home, and Dick Hine at Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 35-point lead, Weber trails to Patoka. Top of the key, Welch has it in the corner to Jackson Helm. On the left wing pass, that's Mosier, and he throws it away on the other side. Whoops. Twitter. Have you ever heard of it? Twitter, at WMIX Sports. We have new followers already tonight, tweeting us information, thoughts, and ideas on things. We appreciate that. We like to converse with our via social media, so follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. 7 minutes to go in this one, 50-15. This will be an 8-minute quarter. The clock's going to run. Into the front court, Kane. And you've got to be impressed with Patoka coming back after losing in triple overtime like they have in this one. Is down the lane on the shot goes Kane. Gets his own board, puts it up, no good. It's tipped around. That's Hull with it, loses it on the face-off, and there's bodies everywhere, and the baseline gets taken out. But, you get beaten triple overtime, and you come back and you're putting up a performance here like this. That's got to be good if you're Joey Eddy to say, hey, my team came back after that tough loss.
Well, it is. You like how this team is gutting this one out, and I know that you don't want to take a win like this for granted against a team that's now going to be 0-7. But after a triple overtime disappointment, this has been a great performance by the Warriors. And the Warriors turn it over. They step on the end line.
Tell you about Community First Bank. Thanks for your own great play. When you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back, just ask for one member FDIC. Jackson Helm for a three quickly. Gets rimmed out, and he recovers on the right wing. Baseline, the mid-shot comes from Lane Mosier. It's good. He's got 4, and it's 50-17. First field goal for Weber in the second half. You're going to stand on the baseline, you got to pay attention. Kane with it across the timeline. Right wing to Brooks. Off a screen, goes left corner, back to Shane Kane. Shane Kane with it down the lane. Sounds like an agent, Shane Kane. With the top of the key, Brooks has it. Brooks will be on the dribble. Now goes left side. That is to Belcher. Belcher inside on the cutter to Brooks. Missed the layup. Threw it over the rim. Now here comes a right wing three from Shane Kane. It's no good. And Miller has it on the rebound. Patoka will keep the possession. Weber looks like the team that had to play 2 games tonight, and they've only played 1. Weber right now tired, but Patoka kind of playing well. There's a shot up, no good from Brooks. Rebound goes to Weber Township. Helm throws it on the right side. That's to Long. Long loses it off the hand, stolen away by Brooks. Brooks goes the other way. Brooks throws it away out into the lobby, and it comes back with 4:55 to go in the game. Saturday Sports Show on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can. Yes, there will be guest talk and at WMIX Sports social media question of the week on Saturdays. We have a plethora of guests lined up and are lining up for the Saturday Sports Show Talk Holiday Hoops as the Weber misses the shot and goes out of bounds. It'll be Patoka ball. Christmas music. Oh, I had it out of break. Yeah, has to be. And then, of course, we'll have the social media question, which probably won't be Christmas for it, really, believe it or not. It'll be a good one. I like it. Edwardsville has let Granite City score in girls play. It's now 44-2 at the end of 3. Edwardsville over Granite City in girls play. That's a score that I just kind of intrigued. That's Dylan Collier with a shot from the left elbow for Patoka. It's no good. Jackson Helm on the rebound. He's still playing hard. Helm comes to the left side, gets bumped, and that'll be a foul on Dylan Collier, his second, team 6. Out of bounds Weber underneath the basket right in front of us. We sit on the stage. As we say once again, thanks to everybody here at Wayne City High School, especially Russ Gerlach and Tony Richardson, for their hospitality each and every time we come here. Weber has the inbounds and throws it out of bounds off Patoka, and referee right in front of us on the call. Chris and I will pick Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Wide hours, another emergency room. When you go to Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency room, you will be met with by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Weber has the basketball. Bush with the top of the key to Gagne to Jackson Helm on the left wing. Helm with it in the corner. Off, looks for a screen, can't get one, splits a double team. Goes left baseline to Gagne. Back to Helm on the right wing. 3:10 to go in this one. Long with it in the corner to Bush. Bush around the screen bumps. Had a whistle, and that's on number 15, Dylan Collier, his third. He's gotten 3 fouls in the second half, and Weber's going to shoot 1-1. Clock running. This will take about 30 seconds off the clock, and that'll send Chris Bush to the line to shoot the 1-1.
Quick moving fourth quarter.
Oh, it is. Stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. They're pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Bush hits the first. He'll get one more. 50-18 as the clock runs with 2.5 to go. It takes about a minute to get 2 free throws in. And that second free throw is missed. Collier into the front court. On the right side, right corner. That's Oregon with it. No music there as it didn't drop, and Bush has the rebound for Weber. That ball's tipped around and recovered by Nepler. Poor Trojans. He travels with the basketball. Couldn't get his feet. Going faster, and his body was going faster his mind could think. Big game tomorrow night. 2 big games, actually, in WMIX. Marion at Mount Vernon on the FM. Watching on WMIXsports.com. The 2013 Rams baseball team gets honored between games. As Belcher hits the shot for Patoka, it's 52-18. And then that South 7 matchup, Rams and Wildcats from Shagnon, opening game of the home season. As Helm misses the shot, rebound goes to Belcher. Down the lane, the lost shot, rebound, no good, and a foul, and that'll send Hull to the line to shoot 2, and that'll knock off to about 30 seconds of this one. As we said, tomorrow night, Marion at Mount Vernon on the FM. Watch it at WMIXsports.com on the AM. It's the Battle of West Jefferson County. Woodlawn at Waltonsville at a Midland Trail Conference game on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. Covered tomorrow night with sports. high school basketball season kicking into high gear. Twitter's lighting up. Follow us at WMIX Sports to find out some information. Both free throws missed by Patoka. But then Oregon got the rebound. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line. No, he won't. It's not enough for a foul. Clock will keep running as we go under a minute. With 50 seconds to go in this one. With the basketball in the corner. Collier with it. Over on that same side to Belcher. Here comes a long three by Hall. It's no good. Hits off the post. Rebound goes to Bush. Bush with it. That's tipped. He's got it. He gets to Jackson Helm with 28 seconds to go. Helm with it. Tip pass stolen away. Here comes Patoka the other way. Belcher up the left side. He's kind of feet gets tangled. He goes to the ground out of bounds off Weber. It'll be Patoka basketball. And Weber will go to 0-4 in this tournament on their final night. Long three on the way off the backboard for Hall. It's no good. Here comes Jackson Helm. Jackson Helm will bring it into the front court, and the final score tonight will be Patoka 52, Weber Township 18. We'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for the Sesser Auto Body post-game show and scoring and stats. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
I love this time of year. It's a time that we reflect on the blessings of the year and the friends and relationships we've developed. It's a time that we're able to give thanks to those in our lives who we serve and who trust us to serve them. It's a time where we spend important time with our family and friends, enjoying the feel of the season. During this time, there are more smiles and more thank yous and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. For unto us is born this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Talk to your neighbors, then talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. State Farm wants to get you all available discounts. That's why we apply the savings automatically during your quote. Want confirmation that you're getting all the discounts that you're eligible for? There's a State Farm agent right here in Jefferson County who's always happy to help. See Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
The Batter's Box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batter's Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batter's Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the Batter's Box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Sesser Auto Body reminds you that sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They get you on the road quicker than showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Final score tonight from Wayne City, Patoka 52, Weber Township 18. We'll take a break and come back with the scoring and stats of this one. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Make your last-minute shopping merry at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get 50% off all Christmas ornaments, dishes, candle jars, and the Jim Shore collection. Plus, get 20 to 40% off Christmas decor, all lanterns, tarp burners, flameless candles, linens, and more. And enjoy an extra 15% off all furniture holiday sale prices, or pay no money down and take 49 months to pay interest-free. All gifts are bag-free, all furniture delivered free. Newell Furniture in the General Store. Wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Rend Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
I should say, post-game show brought to you by Sesser Auto Body. They're providing you to drive safe on the way home from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body. Get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Time for the scoring and stats of this one. We just broadcast. I'll turn over to Chris Hugo for that information now.
As we take a look at the team shooting, the Trojans were just 1 of 14 from the floor in the second half. 5 of 24 from the inside for the game for 20.8%. 1 of 10 from beyond the arc for 10%. They were 6 of 34 from the floor for the 4 quarters. 17.6% shooting tonight for the Trojans. 8 of 10, however, from the free throw line for 80%. The Patoka Warriors, meanwhile, were 17 of 31 inside for 54.8%. 4 of 13 outside for 30.8%. That makes them 21 of 43 for 48.8%. Free throw shooting 6 of 9 for 66.7%. Rebounding advantage to Patoka, 30-21. Turnover disadvantage to Weber, 23-13. Patoka got just about everybody in the book, but first we're going to take a look at the Weber Trojans. They had a team-high 6 from Ryan Johnson, 4 apiece from Lane Mosier and Jordan Wheeler, 2 from Corey Hammer, and then 1 apiece from Zane Austin and Chris Bush. For the Warriors, they had a game-high 11 from Seth Allen, 10 from Johnny Cliff. Those were the only 2 in double digits tonight. So 6 points apiece from Jared Kane and Tyler Back. 5 from Sheldon Felchlia, 4 from Garrett Belcher late in the game, and then 3 apiece from John Houston and Dylan Back. And it looks like a deuce lay in there from Dylan Collier. So that gives us the final score. The Patoka Warriors 52, the Weber Trojans 18.
Well, we'll take one more break. We'll come back with the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. You're listening to Weber Township Trojans basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
I couldn't resist. Last month's Ram Truck Month was so successful, I have decided to extend the only true truck month. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ram dealer at King City Chrysler, Mount Vernon. You remember me telling you that the deals couldn't get any better, and it can't. That's why I'm glad to extend the opportunity for 0% financing for 72 months, plus $2,000 cash back on new 2013 Ram Quad Cabs and Crew Cabs with the Bighorn, Express, or Outdoorsman packages. 2014s are arriving daily, and we are ready to deal to help close out the 2013 model year. Take advantage of these amazing incentives. Come see one of our sales associates at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or shop us online at kingcitychrysler.com. Find us on Facebook. And don't forget our new express lane, fast oil changes and more for service without an appointment.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpal Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Post-game show brought to you by Sesser-Valier. It's time, though, for the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. And after some talk off the air and some voting, we've come to a consensus on who that is. Well, Ryan Johnson, of course, had 6 points tonight for Weber to lead the team high. And just a great performance for Mr. Johnson, and as a result, he is our Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. Crossroads Community Hospital, Wildwood Hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital promises their emergency department will pledges you'll be seen by physicians within 30 minutes of your arrival. And final thought before we wrap it up and get out of here, besides our big weekend of sports coming up. Well, I'll tell you what, I always love doing the showcase. I put on the showcase tonight, and beyond that, get them in before 2014 rolled around on the calendar. Disappointed they could see that game with them in Woodlawn due to Mom Nature last week, but we'll get to see them again plenty throughout 2014. And as we roll into the holidays, should be fun. 2 more, of course, actually 3 more if you count the 2 tomorrow night. 3 more this week before we head into the Christmas holiday. After that, plenty of holiday tournament action coming your way. So looking forward to it all. Well, we need to wrap it up from here. Of course, a reminder to stay tuned. Tomorrow night is Marion at Mount Vernon and high school boys basketball, 94.1 FM, or watch online at WMIXSports.com. On the Woodlawn at Waltonville on AM 940 WMIX, or online at WMIXSports.com. That's tomorrow night as well. For Holly Carroll in the studio, for Chris Hugo, I'm Denny Czerwinski for the WMIX Sports team. We thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the WMIX Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. The Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Rowley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu, and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXSports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.